morning, good morning. Oh boy, we got another day of riding in the heat, riding in the sun in the Aussie, not really the Aussie outback, but definitely in rural Australia. So we got about 70 something kilometers to go to Coffs Harbour, where we're gonna make a pit stop for the middle of the day. We'll make one little rest stop before then, get some food in the belly. Last night, woo, it got chilly out here. I'm not gonna lie, it was chilly. It's amazing. It gets up to like 35, 40 degrees during the day, and then at night, I was just sleeping in my tent, and probably around midnight, I was like freezing my ass off. I was like, oh my god. So I had to scurry over to my bike, and I got my leggings on. Had my big socks, my big thick socks on. Had to, throw my sweater on, just to make it through the night. It was quite chilly out here. But yeah, tonight I got a decent amount of sleep, I must say. Not too bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna have some water, just drinking down some water. I got some music playing in the background you might be able to hear. And we are gonna have a good day on the bike, I hope. Hopefully do another about 140, 150 kilometers on the bike today. And then that just leaves about 70 kilometers tomorrow to get to where am I going? Port Macquarie. So getting a nice early start to the day. It's just about 7 o'clock in the morning. Woke up at about 6:30 or so, I think. Nose is still burnt, so I bought some zinc oxide yesterday, just specifically for my nose, so we're gonna do that up. Legs are burnt, right? So I'm actually going to wear my leggings today while cycling. This is like, my leggings are for the cold weather, like specifically for the cold weather. It says it right on it, like cold weather gear. So we're gonna go ride in the heat with my leggings on. Gonna see how it goes. I think it should be all right. I mean, I wear a freaking long sleeve shirt as well, so I mean, we might as well cover up the whole entire body. And yeah, we'll see how she rolls today. We will see how she rolls today. And I get a lot of questions. I'm sorry I do this. People are like, you always say we. Who are you referring to as we? And when I say we, I mean we as in you and me, collectively. On this journey together on YouTube, in the video format, and on Facebook. I don't know why I do it. I just kind of do it. But there is nobody traveling with me. As you can see, I am all by myself. All by myself. Just me. It's just me out here. There is no other people. Just me. So that's just to clarify that. I always say we. I don't know why. I just do. I'll try to start saying I more as opposed to we. But anyways, we will hope you guys are having an unreal day. Get out there, have some adventure in your life. Go bush camping. This is actually private property I'm camping on. It's private property. It's not even public property. So we're gonna try to get out of here ASAP, and we'll get a good start today. Cheers, guys. Well, I will catch up with you soon. G'day, mate. G'day! We are at the big fucking banana over there. Which means we are in Coffs Harbour. We have done 70 kilometers for the day. 70 big kilometers so far. This is about lunchtime, which is good because did about 3.5 hours of riding and about I think it was just over 4 hours, which is actually really good considering all the break time that it took today. So it means that we're riding pretty quickly on the road, and might be able to see the zinc oxide on my nose, keeping the sun off my nose as much as possible because it is burnt to a crisp. And so basically what we're going to be doing here in Coffs Harbour is I think we got probably do about another 70 kilometers after we have lunch and have a good break. I think we'll hit up Macca's, use their internet, and maybe try to steal some power from them as well to charge up my MP3 player. And so yeah, just another bucket list check mark there to see the big banana. Got some pictures with it, so we'll throw some of those up there as well. I'm gonna go into town here, stock up on food and water, because this will probably be the last stop before I hit Port Macquarie. I'm sure there'll be some smaller towns in between, but I know there's gonna be a Coles and a Woolworths here, so we're gonna stock up on some juice and some just some other little things, I guess, as well. We'll just stock up on to keep us going throughout the day, keep that sugar rolling into the body, keep it rolling hard into the body. Ah, baby, big banana, big banana, big banana, big banana. Cheers, guys. Whoa, buddy. So we just left Coffs Harbour, and I actually met some other cycle tourists at the mall there, and we're just talking about our trips and stuff like that. They're actually going from Sydney to Brisbane. I'm going Brisbane to Adelaide, and they're like, oh, you know, when you're leaving Coffs, there's actually a bike trail that runs parallel to the highway. So highway is just right up there. We're on this little bike path right here, which is actually quite rare. You don't normally see any bike paths near the highway. I know there's actually one in Brisbane that runs along a lot of the freeway, and it's really nice, but you know, any other place is really not that much. So something cool to always check out when there's little bike paths dedicated for cyclists. So obviously going to use it as much as I can to save myself from getting smoked or hit by a car. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep going and catch up with you guys a little bit later on into the ride. So this morning, while I was riding, I was listening to The Secret, and I have it converted to audio so I can listen to it on my headphones, and they're just talking about, you know, money and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, you know, for the hell of it, I'm like, in the next 30 days, by the time that I finish my bike tour, I want to attract $1,000 of unexpected income. And so I'm just riding down the road, and I see a little shiny object, 50-cent coin, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I see the 50-cent coin, I keep walking back, and I see a 20-cent coin. And when you see that much money together, you're like, all right, there's got to be a little bit more. So sure enough, I keep looking, and it's like, oh, look, there's a $50 bill. Beautiful, beautiful. So what that is so when you set an intention like that, is you get an alpha reflection. So basically, I set the intention of, you know, attracting $1,000, and I just found $50.70 so far today. So this is what you call unexpected income. This pays for like my last 2.5 days of cycle touring right here. Cool. Peace out. So sorry, I got a little rambunctious. I took another little look, and we found another $11.05. So that's $60.75 that I just found on the side of the road. Cool deal. So just continuing on from talking about intention earlier today. Intention is really something that's been important in my life, and something that I do very, very consistently, and it's something that has really worked in my life as well. So earlier today we're just talking about how I found $61.75 just in the ditch randomly, and while I was watching The Secret earlier today, I just set the random intention. I'm like, I like to have $1,000 of unexpected income over the next 30 days, and that was the intention. And to get a reflection like that very quickly, and a very definite reflection, was quite awesome. So what I mean by a reflection is that when you put an intention out to the universe, usually within 24 to 48 hours, you'll get a reflection back that the universe has actually received your intention. And so that's what that was. There's no doubt in my mind that is what it was. So just actually coming up for this bike tour, I set the intention probably about 6 or 7 weeks before I was actually about to leave. I was like, I want $2,000 in the bank. That'll leave me $1,000 budget for the trip, and then that'll leave me about $1,000 when I get to Adelaide to get going. And I was like, fuck, I don't know if I'll be able to make enough money. You know, I still have to buy a lot of stuff until then. You know, I had all these concerns, basically before I actually left, like whether or not I'm gonna have enough money and all that kind of stuff, for that intention. And then I'm just like, you know what, screw it. You know, we're not gonna worry about it anymore. We're just gonna buy everything that I need. Everything will work itself out. I'm gonna make enough money for leaving, and everything's gonna be hunky-dory. And so, just before I left for the trip, my bank account is probably right around, I think it's right around $1,700 right now. And I still have about $350 from my last paycheck that's still going to be entered into my bank account on Tuesday. So after I bought everything, I, completely basically refurbished my bike, bought all my camping gear, bought a lot of new stuff just in general for the trip. I'll come out about $50 ahead of where I thought I would be. 6 or 7 weeks ago, I did not know where I was going to be at when I was going to be leaving for the trip. But I just had the intention on this, like, all right, this is what I need. This is how it's going to be. And the universe definitely delivered for me and gave me exactly what I needed. Gave it to me in the timing that I needed, and everything just really seemed to work out perfectly. And so intention is something that we're going to be talking about consistently throughout this bike tour. It's just something, it's really fun to work with, something really exciting that I enjoy kind of fooling around with. And as you can see today, finding over $60 on the side of the road is it's quite exciting. And it makes things a little bit more interesting for sure. So one thing that I'll probably be doing is listening to The Secret very consistently. I won't be able to listen to it tomorrow because battery ran out on my MP3 player. So we'll have to skip today. Or maybe I can listen to it tonight when I'm in Port Macquarie. This is going to be something that we're going to be talking about. So if you're a big fan of intention, definitely you're going to want to subscribe to these videos. And if you have any questions or comments about intention or this bike tour, definitely leave them below. And yeah, guys, doing an awesome day. Did 150 kilometers on the bike today, so everything turned out really well. It was like a perfect day out there, perfect day. And yeah, we're gonna be heading off to Port Macquarie tomorrow, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Cheers. Bye bye.